A picture of you was just found at a crime scene. The police are coming because. Do not be alarmed by the knock that is coming. The men in uniform who will stand at your door are not there for the reason you think. They are not there to accuse you. They are messengers, puppets in a divine play, and they do not even know the part they are about to perform. A picture of you was just found at a crime scene. This is true. But the crime was not committed by you, my child. The crime was committed against you, many years ago, in a quiet room, with a soft voice, by a person you once trusted with your dreams. The police are coming because your time of silent suffering is over. They are coming to hand you the key to a cage you never realized you were in. This message has found you, not by chance, not by algorithm, but by divine appointment. It has pushed past the endless noise, the foolish videos, the distracting scrolling, to reach your eyes at this exact moment in time, on this specific day. Because what is written in the stars for you must happen between now and the moment the moon is highest in the sky tonight. You must listen to my voice, and my voice alone. There is a deep and persistent feeling you carry, a feeling that you are an outsider looking in, even when you are surrounded by your own friends, your own family. That is not a weakness. That is your spirit, your true soul, screaming at you that you have been set apart for a purpose so great that the world you were born into could not contain it. You are the one who gives and gives, who pours your energy into others, who checks on everyone else. But who checks on you? I see you. I see the weight you carry in the quiet moments after everyone else is asleep, when the house is still and the only sound is the beating of your own lonely heart. You replay moments in your mind, don't you? A door that closed. A chance you did not take. A word you did not say. You believe these were your failures. They were not. They were diversions, roadblocks placed on your path by a spiritual thief who stole your map years ago. And now, I am here to tell you that God is not just opening a door for you. A door can be closed again. He is tearing a gateway in the fabric of reality itself, a gateway that will lead you back to your original path. And it begins with that photograph. The scene where they found it, it is a place of endings. A place of business failure, of a broken contract, a place of collapse. To the world, it is just another failed venture. But to the heavens, it is the stage for your vindication. The person whose life is unraveling in that place is the architect of your sorrow. Think back, my child. Think of the person who listened to your greatest idea, your most passionate dream. They nodded. They smiled. They encouraged you. They said all the right words. And then, they took it. Not all at once. They did it slowly, subtly. They told you it was not practical. They told you the world was not ready for it. They convinced you to put it on a shelf, to pursue something safer. And while you were busy being safe, they took your blueprint, your divine spark, and they built their kingdom upon it. You have seen their success. You have watched from a distance as they lived a version of the life that was meant for you. And it has planted a seed of confusion and sadness in your soul that has haunted you for years. You thought you were not good enough. You thought you were not smart enough, or brave enough. That is the lie. That is the poison they fed you, so you would never come to claim what was yours. Every time you have felt stuck, every time you have felt like you are working so hard but getting nowhere, it is because you have been trying to build a new house with no tools, while they live in the palace that was designed by your own spirit. This injustice, this silent, spiritual theft, is the crime scene. The photograph of you is the divine evidence I have planted there. It is a spiritual marker. It ties the thief, irrevocably, to the one they have wronged. The authorities, in their blindness, will see your picture and believe you are a witness, or a forgotten partner, or some loose end they need to tie up. They will come to you with questions, seeking clarity. But their questions are not for them. Their questions are for you. They will be the trigger that awakens your memory, that makes the pieces of your past click into place with a sound so loud it will shake your soul. The clock is ticking. This force, this person, who has been living on your stolen energy will feel a shift. They will feel a sudden, unexplainable panic as the foundation of their life begins to crack. They do not know why. But I know. And you are about to know. This is not a battle you have to fight. It has already been won in the spiritual realm. What is happening now, in these next few hours, is simply the victory unfolding in the physical world. Your only task is to stay calm, to listen to my words, and to receive what is coming. Do not let doubt creep in. Doubt is the language of the enemy. Faith is the currency of heaven. For too long, you have paid your dues in a currency of pain and confusion. Tonight, you will be paid back, in full, with the coin of divine justice. The system that has held you down is about to break in your favor. Do not share this message with anyone yet. This is for you and you alone. It is a sacred instruction, a sealed prophecy for a chosen soul. The scrollers, the doubters, they have already passed by. But you stopped. You felt the truth in these words resonate with that secret part of you that has never given up hope. That hope is about to be rewarded. Type "I am the evidence" in the comments below, as a declaration to the universe that you understand your role in this divine moment. It is an act of faith, a signal to the angels who are moving on your behalf that you are ready. Do it now. The time is short. The exposure of this individual will not be a loud explosion. It will be a quiet, undeniable unraveling. It will begin with the questions the officers ask you. They will mention a name, a company, a project. And when you hear it, a memory will flash in your mind so vividly it will feel like it happened yesterday. It will be the memory of you explaining your dream, your plan, your invention to that very person. You will remember the look in their eyes. At the time, you thought it was admiration. You will now realize it was calculation. This is the moment of your awakening. The veil will be lifted from your eyes. As this is happening to you, a parallel event is happening to them. An investor will pull out. A key employee will resign. A hidden document will surface. Their world, built on your stolen ground, will begin to sink into the earth. They will scramble, they will make calls, they will try to patch the cracks, but the foundation is gone because its rightful owner is taking back their power. You. Now, I need you to perform a simple act. It is a physical anchor to a spiritual reality. I want you to find a key. It can be a house key, a car key, a key to a drawer, any key you possess. It does not matter what lock it opens in this physical world. In the world of the spirit, it is the master key to your own destiny, which has been locked away from you. Take this key in your hand right now. Feel its weight. Feel the cold metal. This key represents your authority, your access, your birthright. I want you to close your eyes and hold it tightly in your palm. Now, bring that hand, with the key inside, and touch it to your forehead. As you do this, I want you to silently say, "What was thought is now known." You are reclaiming the ownership of your ideas, your divine intellect. Now, bring that same hand, still holding the key, and place it over your heart. Silently say, "What was stolen is now returned." You are reclaiming your passion, your purpose, your emotional energy. This simple act has sent a shockwave through the spiritual realm. You have just signed a divine eviction notice. The squatter who has been living in your destiny is being served. They have been put on notice. The universe is now moving to correct the balance. The reversal is already in motion, my child. What you have just done cannot be undone. You have aligned yourself with the forces of divine justice, and they are unstoppable. This is why the timeline is so critical. The energy you have just released must be acted upon by the heavens before the sun rises again. The angels are working for you in the dark, while the world sleeps, to prepare the way for your morning of vindication. You must believe this with every fiber of your being. You have felt like things have been working against you for so long, a strange sense of spiritual bad luck. That was their power, their stolen success, casting a shadow over you. But tonight, you step out of that shadow and into the light of your own power. The tables are not just turning, they are being flipped over entirely. Wait. Pause this video if you have to. What I was about to say is wrong. There is something else. A more urgent truth that I am being shown right now, just for those of you who have made it to this exact moment. The others have clicked away. The message was not for them. This next part is only for you. This is the secret inside the secret. Close your eyes for 3 seconds. Just 3. 1, 2, 3. Now open them. Listen to the sound of the room you are in. That low hum, that quiet vibration, that is the frequency of the universe, and it has been waiting for your command. I told you about the photograph. But I was not shown the most important detail until this very second. On the back of that picture, invisible to the naked eye, written in an ink that only reacts to a specific frequency of light, is a single word. It is a word you once spoke to the thief. It might be a code name for your project, a childhood nickname, a place you both knew. The police will not see it. Their flashlights and their forensic tools will reveal nothing. They will log the photo as simple evidence and almost put it in a bag. But a divine intervention will occur. A light outside will flicker. A screen on a phone will accidentally turn on. For a split second, the right kind of light will hit the back of that photo, and the word will flash into existence for less than a second. One officer will see it. He will think his eyes are playing tricks on him. He will dismiss it. But the image of that word will be burned into his mind. The antagonist, the thief, knows nothing of this word. They believe their tracks are covered. They believe you are a forgotten chapter in their story of success. This word is the one thing they could never account for. It is the signature of God on their crime scene. It is the irrefutable link between their fraudulent empire and your stolen genius. The urgency has now multiplied by 1,000. Hearing my voice reveal this to you has activated the secret. The thief, wherever they are, has just felt a cold chill run down their spine. They will not know why, but they will suddenly be filled with a desperate urge to destroy all old records, to erase any possible link to their past, to you. They believe the evidence is in an old notebook, a forgotten hard drive, a dusty box in their attic. They are about to move to destroy it forever. You have until the first light of dawn, before their panic turns into action, to solidify your divine claim on this truth. The clock is no longer ticking in hours. It is ticking in heartbeats. Your heartbeat. You, who have stayed to hear this secret, are now armed with a higher knowledge. You are no longer just a victim awaiting justice, you are an active participant in its execution. The prophecy has deepened because of your faithfulness. When that officer comes to your door, he will ask his standard questions. But at some point, he will pause. He will look at you, a strange look of confusion on his face, and he will say something like, "This is probably nothing, but did the word," he will say the word, "mean anything to you?" He will feel foolish for asking. It will not be in his notes. But the image that was burned into his mind will compel him to speak it. And when you hear that word, your entire being will light up with a recognition so pure, so powerful, that the officer himself will feel it. In that moment, do not show anger or shock. Simply look him in the eye and say, "That was the name of my future." Your calm, certain response will be the confirmation his soul needs. It will turn his nagging curiosity into a professional duty. He will now go back and look for that word, this time with purpose. He will find the way to make it appear. And that word will unlock everything. It will be the key that connects the thief's success to the exact time and place of your betrayal. This is a level of vindication that the doubters and scrollers could never comprehend. This is your reward for listening. This is the power you hold. You are the key, the lock, and the secret word all in one. Now, you must anchor this new, deeper reality. This requires a new declaration. You have been given the secret. Now you must activate it. In the comments below, type "The hidden word is my power" to claim this secret knowledge and bind it to your soul. This is not just a comment. It is a spiritual command. You are telling the universe that you have received the classified information meant only for the inner circle of the chosen. Do this now. The forces of heaven are awaiting this specific command from you before they can take the final step. Do not delay. The thief is getting nervous. They are starting to move. Your command must be issued now. The signs will begin to appear around you immediately. You may hear a song you have not heard in years. You may see a sequence of numbers that is significant to you. You may receive a message from someone from your past. These are not coincidences. These are winks from the universe, letting you know that the final phase of your grand restoration has begun. Pay attention. The world is speaking to you now. The climax of this divine drama will be swift and absolute. Once the officer validates the existence of the hidden word, a new investigation will be triggered. A quiet, internal inquiry. They will look into the history of the thief, into the origins of their celebrated idea. And with the word as their starting point, they will find the breadcrumbs that lead directly back to you. The thief will get a call. Not from the police, not yet. It will be from their most important partner, their biggest investor, their mentor. The voice on the other end of the line will be cold, emotionless. They will ask a simple question. I need you to tell me about your name. The silence that follows that question will be the sound of their entire world collapsing. The lie has been called into the light. Their power, which was never truly theirs, will evaporate like mist in the morning sun. They will be exposed not as a monster, but as a fraud. A hollow shell who built a legacy on the soul of another. And you, my child, you will feel it. You will not feel a vengeful glee. You will feel a profound sense of peace, of rightness. It will feel like a bone that has been dislocated for years has finally been set back into its proper place. The chronic ache in your spirit will be gone. You will breathe deeper. The colors of the world will look brighter. This is your restoration. It is the return of your energy, your confidence, your identity. Just this past Tuesday, a man from Denver, Colorado, who had this same prophecy find him, was a brilliant software developer whose former boss stole his code and founded a billion-dollar company with it. He felt lost for a decade. He did the ritual with his old apartment key. He typed the commands. The next morning, he received a call from a tech journalist. The journalist was doing a "Where Are They Now" piece on the big company and had dug up an old university server, where he found the man's original, time-stamped project files, with a code name only he would know. The story that came out was not about the billionaire boss, it was about the forgotten genius who was the true source. His phone has not stopped ringing since. Do you see? The pattern is real. It is your turn now. Your vindication will not only restore your past, it will unlock your future. Opportunities that were impossible yesterday will become your reality tomorrow. People who never saw you will now see only you. You are being restored to your throne. Now, you have a sacred duty. There is one other soul in your life who needs this message. You know who they are. They are also fighting a silent battle, carrying a heavy weight. Send this video to them. Do not give them any explanation. Just send it. The message itself is coded for their spirit. It will find its mark. This act of compassion multiplies the power of your own breakthrough. And now, prepare. Go back to the very start of this video and listen to my voice again. You will hear something differently this time. A word or a phrase you missed will stand out to you with supernatural clarity. That is your final, personal instruction. Do not ignore it. The cycle is complete. Your restoration is sealed. Type "IT is done" to close this spiritual contract and step into your new beginning. Amen.